Hello and very welcome everyone to this particular session of the current affairs. So today we are going to learn the current affairs of 7th of August. So let's start and see that what we need to learn. So before we start, these are the topics we are going to cover from today's day. And the international news, I have some national news, state news, banking and finance, defense, science and technology, sports news, important days, obituary, appointments and resignation. At last, we will summarize all the topics. The images used in our slide deck are for educational purpose only. We respect intellectual property rights of the original creators and owners of these images. If you are the owner of any of the images used in this deck and have any concerns or issues, please contact us at sathi@iitk.ac.in and we shall remove the images. So the first news that we have today is coming from Bangladesh. That is that Nobel laureate Muhammad Yunus to lead Bangladesh interim government. So basically, if you know that particularly a coup has happened in Bangladesh after a very long time, and Sheikh Hasina, the Prime Minister of Bangladesh, she has to fly away, and particularly she has to resign, and she flew away, and basically because of the kind of a turmoil that was happening, the political turmoil that was happening in Bangladesh. So Muhammad Yunus, a Nobel laureate, and ironically, one more thing that I need to add is that Muhammad Yunus is a Nobel Peace Prize winner of 2006. Will head Bangladesh interim government. Now he will be the head of the interim government. Interim government means when a particular temporary government is taking care of all the things, that is called interim government. This follows the resignation and fleeing of former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina and mass uprising. The announcement was made by Zonal Abedin, the press secretary of President Mohammad Sahabuddin. So basically, this announcement was made by the secretary of the president, and basically the press secretary was Zonal Abedin. Uprising was primarily led by students against Sheikh Hasina's rule. So she particularly introduced some new types of reservation into the education system and into the employment system. So that is because the particular uprising was held by students of this particular country. So remember that Muhammad Yunus will now lead the interim government of Bangladesh. Another one, India first GI tagged fig juice exported to Poland. So recently, Purandar Highland Farmers Producer Company Limited has exported India's first GI tagged fig juice to Poland. Poland is a country in Europe. This follows the successful export of GI tagged Purandar figs to Hong Kong in February 2023. So earlier they have also they also exported this juice to Hong Kong, and now they are exporting it to Poland. The achievement marks significant milestone for Indian agriculture export. GI tag ensures the authenticity and quality of the fig juice. So I hope you all know about a geographical indicator tag, and that is used to create a particular type of a particular type of recognition in the locality and at the world level and national level. Australia announces Maitri grant for research and cultural collaboration with India. So recently what has happened that Australian government has introduced the Maitri research and cultural partnership grants. These grants aim to foster collaboration between Australia and India in various fields. So basically what has happened here that a new type of cultural program is being started between India and Australia announces the name Maitri grants. Now, basically, the grant aimed to foster collaboration between India and Australia and focus area including sustainable manufacturing, energy transition research, and artistic projects. So these are the objectives of this particular program. Minister Penny Wong highlighted the importance of human connections in strengthening the bilateral ties. So that is all about this particular news. Remember all of them. Another one, rupees 920 crore Namami Gange Mission 2.0 projects in UP and Bihar. So the government of India has started four major projects under the Namami Gange Mission. Namami Gange Mission is basically a project that was started for the rejuvenation, or you can say the cleaning of the river Ganga. And under this particular Namami Gange 2.0, these projects are located in Bihar and Uttar Pradesh. So the new projects are being located in Bihar and Uttar Pradesh as the major part of the river flows through these states. The initiative aims to rejuvenate and conserve the sacred river. Efforts focuses on curbing pollution and enhancing the ecological health of the Ganga and its tributaries. So that's all about this one. So remember all of them, that initiatives them to rejuvenate and conserve the sacred river. An effort focuses on curbing pollution and enhancing the ecological health of the Ganga and its tributaries. Another one, the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare issues SOPs for transporting human organs through various mode of travel. So I hope you all know that recent International Organ Donors Day is also celebrated in August, and now Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, they have introduced some standard operation procedure for the seamless transportation of human organs via air, road, rail, and waterways. So some type of procedures you should follow while you are carrying all of them. The primary goal is to expedite the transport of live organs between hospitals or cities, addressing the critical need for time delivery due to organs limited shelf life. So as we know that when an organ is detached from the body, it has a particular amount time in which you can particularly use that, or after that particular time it is of no use. So because of that, the particular hospitals and cities, they have to see that what kind of traveling time they can take and what type of transport they should use. Initiative was developed in collaboration with Niti Aayog and various ministries including civil aviation, housing and urban affairs, railways, road transport and highway, ports, shipping and waterways, home affairs and defense. So all of these particular transportation, so all of these ministries are particularly collaborating with the Niti Aayog to develop the particular procedure for this particular uh, process. SOPs provide guidelines for transporting organs, including priority measures for air travel, green corridors for road and metro transport, specific handling instructions for the organ box. So that's all about this one. So remember that recently SOPs have been issued by Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. And who is the Minister of Health? The Minister of Health is JP Nadda. Madras High Court strikes down Section 77A of Registered Act as unconstitutional. So Madras High Court has declared 77A of Registration Act as unconstitutional. This ruling impacts property registration and ownership rights in Tamil Nadu. So it is going to be impact all the property rights and all the things that is going to be done. Section 77A allowed district registrar to cancel documents related to immovable property if registered through fraud. Okay, so basically the particular thing that it is going to do is that it particularly is going to hamper the all the type of documents that have been registered under this particular act. Section was introduced by a 2022 state amendment of to the central enactment. So under this state amendment, this particular section was introduced. Okay, so remember this, and remember Madras High Court has struck down the Section 77A of the Registration Act. Another news that we have is Haryana's groundbreaking MSP policy, a new era for farmer support. So Haryana Chief Minister Nayab Singh Saini announced a historic MSP policy on August 4, 2024. So in Haryana, a new type of policy for MSP has been introduced. State will purchase all crops at MSP, minimum support price. Haryana is the first state in India to implement such a comprehensive MSP policy. So remember, Haryana has become the first state to implement this type of policy. The move is seen as a strategic effort ahead for the upcoming assembly election. So Haryana is going to see the assembly elections, and before that, this particular move has been introduced in Haryana. Government declares Adi Chunch Nagiri in Karnataka and Chula Noor in Kerala as a peacock sanctuary. So Union Minister Bhupendra Yadav, he is the Minister of Environment and Climate and all that, announced that the central government has declared Chula Noor in Kerala and Adi Chunch Nagri in Karnataka as peacock sanctuaries. So remember that in two states, that are Karnataka and Kerala, the peacock sanctuaries has been recently introduced. One is the Tulanur, that is in Kerala, okay, and another one is the Adi Chunch Nagri, that is in Karnataka. Chulnur Peacock Sanctuary, established on 14th of March 1996, is located about 30 km from Palkad town. Palkad or Palagad is basically also known as a kind of a ghat that divides Kerala from Tamil Nadu. Okay, and spreads over approximately 500 hectares. Adi Chunch Nagari Peacock Sanctuary in Karnataka was established in 1981 and is located in Mandya district and Naga Mangala Taluk and cover about 88.4 hectares of the land. These sanctuaries aim to protect and conserve peacocks, the national bird of India, which is fully protected under the Indian Wildlife Protection Act of 1972. So remember all of that. And under this, two new peacock sanctuaries are unveiled in which two states? In Karnataka and Kerala. Jharkhand CM Hemant Soren launches Upasthiti portal to ensure healthcare attendance. So recently, Hemant Soren, the Chief Minister of Jharkhand, launched Upasthiti attendance portal to ensure daily attendance of doctors, paramedical staff, and other employees under the health department. So this is to take care of the things that particularly the people should come at office in the particularly government hospitals. The portal will facilitate gross verification of biometric attendance by health department staff. Initiative aims to introduce healthcare service by ensuring the presence of medical personnel and other staff, because sometimes it has been heard that people who are engaged in the government hospital things, they don't just go to their particular duty and they just go for their private work. The portal is expected to enhance accountability and efficiency within the health department. So that's all about this one. So remember, Jharkhand CM Hemant Soren, he launched Upasthiti portal. Capital Small Finance Bank and Edelweiss Life partner War Bank Assurance. So recently, Capital Small Finance Bank and Edelweiss Life Insurance, they have formed a bank assurance partnership. The tie-up allows CSFB's 177 branches to offer Edelweiss life insurance product. Now they will be offering the Edelweiss life insurance. The partnership enhances CSFB's financial solution. It also expands Edellife in reach in the market. So they are collaborating just to reach the market. So remember, all the banking students, Capital Small Finance Bank is partnering with Edelweiss Life Insurance. Government reverses decision, indexation benefits restored for LTCG tax. So recently the government has reversed its decision to remove indexation benefits for long-term capital gain on property sales. So basically when you sell a property, there is a particular tax that you have to pay that is called a long-term capital gain. And government recently has said that they are going to remove the indexation benefits that people are getting on the long-term capital gains, but now it has been taken back. Taxpayers now have to choose between a lower tax rate without indexation or higher tax rate with indexation. Change applies the properties bought before 23rd of July 2024. This is very important for banking students. Always remember these type of points. This decision aims to provide more flexibility and benefits to the taxpayer. So remember which type of tax has been removed once again. That is the indexation benefits restored for the long-term capital gain tax. LIC launched 4-term insurance products for youth. So recently what has happened on 5th of August, LIC launched 4 new products for youth, including LIC Yuva, Digiterm, LIC Yuva Credit Life, and LIC Yuva term plan is available offline. You can go and just go to the office and then you have availability of that, while the Digiterm plan is available online. The plan offers guaranteed death benefits and are designed for young individuals seeking early term insurance. So to get a term insurance for individuals who are young was not there earlier, but now LIC is offering a lot of them. The minimum entry age is 18 years and the maximum is 45 years without a maturity age ranging from 33 to 75 years. LIC Yuva Credit Life and DG Credit Life cover loan liabilities through term insurance, with the death benefit decreasing over the policy term. So that's all about it. So recently LIC have launched some new products for youth. SEBI directs MFs to value AT1 bond based on yield to call. So recently Security and Exchange Board of India directed mutual funds to value their investment in additional tier 1 bonds issued by banks on a yield to call basis. So they are particularly doing some particular type of reforms in their investment that is added in the tier 1 of the yield to call basis. The direction follows a report by the National Financial Reporting Authority recommending that 81 bonds be valued based on YTC to align with the market practice and Indian accounting standards. The recommendation applies only on to the valuation of 80 bonds, not for other purpose. So this particular recommendation will only be applicable to the 81 bonds. The valuation change to YTC addresses challenges faced by mutual funds in valuing 100-year bonds, especially on day when their securities are not traded. So remember all of that. This is particularly related to the yield to call bonds. SBI approved rupees 25,000 crore fundraising plan via issue of tier 1 and tier 2 brand. So basically what has happened here on 3rd of August, the Central Board of State Bank of India approved a proposal to raise up to rupees 25,000 crore through issue of tier 1 and tier 2 bond in the fiscal year 2024-2025. So recently what has happened, particularly SBI has approved 25,000 crore fundraising plan for the tier 1 tier 2 bonds. The funds will be raised in rupees or dollars, and the bonds will be Basel III compliant subject to government approval. Announcement was made along with the SBI's quarter one, where SBI reported a standalone net profit of 17,035 crore. Fundraising aims to strengthen SBI's capital base and support its growth plans. Jammu and Kashmir launched Kisan Ka Samman to empower the farmers of Jammu Kashmir. So recently, Jammu Kashmir Bank launched the Kisan Ka Samman program to empower farmers who have exhibited exceptional finance discipline and promptness in their dealings with the bank. So basically, what has happened here, that a Kisan Ka Samman program is launched by the Jammu Kashmir Bank, so that particularly farmers can go directly to the bank, and particularly they will get full respect. And also one more thing will happen, that is these particular farmers will be held with the bank totally. The program will run until 30 September 2024 and will identify the farmers who have consistently renewed their Kisan credit card and shown financial discipline. So particular type of relations will be created with the farmers who are particularly have Kisan credit card scheme. I hope you know that Kisan credit card was introduced by Mr. Narendra Modi to help the farmers who are getting the subsidy or the financial help from the government. And so financial discipline, that means that they are particularly providing interest back to the bank timely. Identified farmers will be honored with a certificate of appreciation and offered additional loan products under the Kisan Dost scheme. So remember one thing, that Kisan Ka Samman program is from Jammu Kashmir Bank. It is for those people, those farmers who have particularly submitted or repaid their loan in time with interest, and particularly a type of appreciation, a certificate of appreciation will be given to them. So that is all under this one. Carlyle Group sells 12.8% stake in PNB Housing Finance for rupees 2,578 crore. So recently, Carlyle Group, they have affiliate Quality Investment Holding PCC and amounting to 12.8% stake in PNB Housing Finance Limited for rupees 2,578.09 crore through open market transaction. So basically what has happened, that PNB Housing Finance is a particular department in which PNB provides loans and other things for the house purpose. And a new group that is called a Carlyle Group, they have recently bought 12.8% stake in that particular department of the PNB. The sale was facilitated by Motilal Oswal Investors Advisors Limited and IIFL Securities Limited. Following the stake sale, Carlyle Group stake holdings in PNB declined to 19.8 from 32.68%. The Singapore Government and Monetary Authority picked up stakes from the PNB Housing, with the government of Singapore buying 61.6 lakh shares for 478 crore. So basically, the Carlyle Group, they have sold their 12.8% of stock in the PNB Housing, and who has bought it? This has been bought by Singapore government and the Monetary Authority of Singapore. IAF granted clearance to DRDO BDL for the production of Astra Mark 1 missiles. So what has happened recently that Indian Air Force granted clearance to the Defense Research and Development Organization and Bharat Dynamics Limited for the production of 200 Astra Mark 1 air-to-air missile. Means to say that it can be launched from the fighter jets. The production clearance follows the Defence Acquisition Council approval of a project worth rupees 2,900 crore. Astra Mark 1 is an indigenous development beyond visual range AAM system with a strike range of 80 to 110 kilometers and maximum speed of Mach 4.5. Okay. The missile will be integrated on Russian origin Su-30 and indigenously developed light combat aircraft Tejas fighter aircraft. So sub-missile, it can be integrated with the Sukhoi and also apart from it with the LCA, that is the light combat aircraft. What is the range? It ranges 80 to 110 kilometer. And what is the speed? The speed is 4.5 kilometer. Okay, so this has been done and this particularly is acquired by the DAC, that is the Defense Acquisition Council. BHEL receives first ever order of methanol firing demonstration in gas turbine at Kayamkulam CCPP. So recently BHEL, that is Bharat Heavy Electronics Limited, BHEL, received first ever order of the demonstration methanol firing in gas turbine at the 350 megawatt Kayamkulam combined cycle power plant of NTPC Limited in Kerala. So Bharat Heavy Electronics Limited, they got this order to create a methanol firing in gas turbine. The project aims to revive unutilized gas turbine sets in India that are inoperative due to unavailability of natural gas and naphtha. BHEL Hyderabad-based units will provide key equipments for the project, including tanks, fire protection and detection system, piping, and technical support. The demonstration is planned in two phases, with the first phase at 30 to 40% load of the machine and the second phase at 100% load following the successful demonstration. China's SSST launches first 118 satellites for its mega constellation from TSLC. So recently, Shanghai Spacecom Satellite Technology launched the first batch of 18 satellites for the low Earth orbit communication mega constellation named Qian Fan from Tian Satellite Launch Center in Shaanxi, China. So this launch is a part of SSST G60 project initiated in 2023. The goal of deploying 1296 LEO satellites by 2030. So they are going to particularly deploy 1296 satellites under this project by 2030. The plan includes 108 satellites in 2024, 648 satellites by the end of 2025, and aiming for global network coverage by 2027. The SSST secured 6.7 billion yuan for this project and partnered with the Innovation Academy for microsatellites under the Chinese Academy of Sciences. So that's all done by the China's SSST. CJI, that is the Chief Justice of India, D.Y. Chandrachud, launched EDHCR portal for reporting judgments of Delhi High Court. So recently what has happened that the 50th Chief Justice of India, that is Dr. Dhananjay Yashwant Chandrachud, launched the EDHCR, a new platform dedicated to reportable judgment from the Delhi High Court. The portal aims to democratize access to legal knowledge by marking landmark judgment and precedents available online for free. The portal contains over 2,000 judgments rendered by the Delhi High Court from 2007 to May 2024. Featured an AI-powered search algorithm for improved search accuracy. It offers multiple search options, including filter, voice search, translation for judicial records in Hindi English using Supreme Court Vidhik Anuvad software. So remember what is SUVAS? Supreme Court Vidhik Anuvad software. This question can be asked in your exam directly. So now all the proceedings and all the things will be recorded for the legal knowledge and for the type of making landmark judgment. Dinesh Karthik, new ambassador for SA20 League. So former Indian wicket-keeper batsman Dinesh Karthik has been named as the brand ambassador for SA20 League. This appointment aims to bridge the cricketing world of India and South Africa. The move is the part of the league's effort to expand its global reach. It also aims to solidify South Africa 20 league's position in the competitive T20 cricket landscape. So South African 20, I hope you have not learned about this league. So like IPL, we have IPL in India. So same kind of league is in South Africa as well. Okay, and like the Big Bash League is of Australia. So these kind of leagues. So when we are talking about the South Africa 20, so they have made Dinesh Karthik as the brand ambassador, so that this particular league would be recognized in India as well. Vinesh Fogart disqualified in Paris Olympics 2024. India wrestlers Vinesh Fogart has been disqualified from the Paris Olympics. She failed to meet the weight requirement of for her 50 kilogram medal category. So what has happened here that she was in competition. She has to fight the final only, and particularly on the day of final, she was weighted by the committee of the Olympics, and they have found that she has some particular grams, 100 grams of weight more than the requirement weight for the category. So she has been disqualified, and a person who was in position, she got the gold medal. So Fogart was reportedly over the permissible weight limit by just 100 grams. So she will not be eligible for silver medal, leaving only gold and bronze winners in the 50 kilogram category. So that has happened. She particularly gave a particular type of inquiry to it, but nothing has happened so far. India and St. Kitts and Nevis signed MOU on cooperation in the field of sports. So what has happened, guys? So on 5th of August 2024, Union Minister Mansukh Mandviya of the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports signed memorandum with Denzel Douglas, Minister of Foreign Affairs of St. Kitts and Nevis in New Delhi. So St. Kitts and Nevis is particularly a country from where a foreign minister came, and with whom the Mansukh Mandviya, the sports minister, signed a memorandum. This memorandum is to enhance cooperation in various sport matters, promoting collaborative approach to sports development, sharing expertise, mutual growth among athletic disciplines. Key area of cooperation include training and competition, opportunities, technical assistance and coach training, exchange program, youth and junior exchanges, and support science program. So all these programs will be exchanged, or these programs will be cooperated with each other. Also cover coach education, curriculum development, technology and infrastructure, sport research development, and physical education, fitness collaboration. So remember, India has signed a program with St. Kitts and Nevis. Recently, National Javelin Day 2024 celebrate India's golden moment in athletics. So National Javelin Day 2024 is being commemorated on 7th of August, because in 2021 on 7th of August, India's first ever Olympic gold in track and field came. With whom? With Mr. Neeraj Chopra. His javelin throw of 87.58 meters secured the gold medal. Chopra became the second Indian to win the individual Olympic gold after Abhinav Bindra in 2008 Beijing Olympics. Hiroshima Day we discussed in the last session also. So on 6th of August in 1945, the little boy was dropped on Hiroshima, and Hiroshima Day is annually observed on 6th of August. Atomic bombing of Hiroshima in Japan. On 6th of August marked the 79th anniversary of the atomic bombings. During World War II, the United States Army Air Force dropped the first atomic bomb, nicknamed Little Boy, over Hiroshima. Hiroshima's first peace festival was held on 6th of August 1947 to promote lasting peace. So remember that it is the 79th anniversary of Hiroshima part. Padam Bhushan awardee and renowned social worker Subhanan Ranade passed away. So remember, she got the Padam Bhushan, that is the third highest civil honor, Subhanan Sitaram Ranade, and renowned Gandhian activist and social worker. So she was a Gandhian activist, that means she believed in the ideology of Gandhi. Shobhanan Ranade began her journey of service after meeting Mahatma Gandhi, and devoted her life to the service of underprivileged, especially women and children. She co-founded the first child welfare institutions at Maitriya Asaram Sishu Niketan in Assam. Shobhana was involved in the Ganga Bachao Abhiyan and received numerous awards, including National Award for Child Welfare Services. So that's all about her. Remember her name. She is a Padam Bhushan awardee. and her name is Shobhana Ranade. So she passed away recently. Lieutenant General Vikas Lakhera assumed charge as Assam's Rifle Director General. So recently, Lieutenant General Vikas Lakhera has taken charge as the new director of the Assam Rifles. Assam Rifles are also known as the Sentinels of the Northeast. The leadership of charge marks a new era for the paramilitary forces. So it is one of the paramilitary forces, the Assam Rifles. Assam Rifles plays a crucial role in maintaining peace and security in India's northeastern region. So it is a different type of part of the army which particularly takes care of all the type of peace and security purpose in the northeastern states. Government appoints Chala Srini Vasulu Shetty as the SBI chairman. So Chala Srini Vasulu Shetty has been appointed as the chairman of the SBI. The appointment was approved by the appointment committee of the cabinet. So remember that appointment committee of cabinet is the body that particularly approves any kind of appointment on major particular post of the government. So he is going to be the chairman of SBI, Challa Srini Vasulu Shetty. Shetty, currently senior most managing director of the SBI, will assume the charge on 28th of August. He will succeed Dinesh Kumar Khara, who will retire upon reaching the age limit of 63 for the position. This we have discussed already that Vikas Lakhera has assumed the charge of the Director General of Assam Rifles. This we have also discussed that Indian wicketkeeper Dinesh Karthik has been appointed as the ambassador of South Africa 20 League. Okay, so remember some more points that he will join Par Loyals as an overseas player for the 2025 season, becoming the first Indian player to feature in South African 20. So remember which club he is going to join? Par Royals. Remember, he is a former member of the Royal Challengers Bangalore and Delhi Daredevils teammate AB de Villiers as one of the league's ambassador. So now let's just summarize that what we have learned so far. So Nobel laureate Mohammad Yunus, Nobel Peace Prize winner of 2006, he has particularly leading the Bangladesh interim government. India's first GI tag. This is important news, guys. Fig juice will be transported to Poland. Australia announces Maitri grants for research and cultural collaboration. Rupees 920 Namami Gange mission. Rupees 920 crore in Namami Gange mission 2.0 projects implemented in UP and Bihar. Ministry of Health and Family Welfare issues SOPs for transporting human organs. Madras High Court strike down the Section 77A of the Registration Act. Haryana's groundbreaking MSP policy, new era for farmer support. Government declares Adi Chuncha Nagri in Karnataka and Chulanur in Kerala as the Peacock Sanctuary. Jharkhand CM Hemant Soren launches Upasthiti portal to ensure healthcare attendance so that particular biometric attendance will be done in the government hospitals. Capital Small Finance Bank and Edelweiss Life Partner for bank assurance. Government reverses decision. Indexation benefits restored for LTCG tax. LIC launched 4-term insurance products for youth. SEBI directs MFs to value 81 bonds based on yield to call. SBI approved 25,000 crore fundraising plan via issue of Tier 1, Tier 2 bonds. Jammu Kashmir launched Kisan Ka Samman. This is important. Please remember this one. Carlyle Group sells 12.8% stake of the PNB Housing Finance. IAF granted clearance to DRDO BDL for production of Astra Mark 1 missiles. BHEL receives first ever order of methanol firing demonstration in gas turbine at Kayamkulam CCPP. China's SSST launches first 18 satellites for its mega constellation. Dr. CGI DY Chandrachud launched ED's HCR portal. Dinesh Karthik, a new brand ambassador of South African 20 League. Vinesh Fogart disqualified from Paris Olympics. India and SATCATS and Nevis signed MOU for cooperation in field of sports. National Javelin Day on 7th of August. Hiroshima Day on 6th of August. Padam Bhushan awardee, renowned social worker Subhanan Ranade passed away. Government appoints Challa Srinivasulu Shetty as the SBI chairman. Remember this name for banking students. Lieutenant General Vikas Lakhera assumed as the charge as the Director General of Assam Rifles. And this we have already discussed. So very thank you for everyone for being with me in this session. I hope the points we have discussed so far are clear. and we'll meet in the next session. Bye bye. Take care, everyone, and see you soon.